It's been a couple of years since I played Dauntless. As you can see, I just started playing it a few hours ago just to see if this was worth playing again. And I realized it's kind of between, if you love the game, you're gonna stick by it. But if you're one of those people like me that kind of quit because of the bugginess and the BS bullshit that been going on about like you evading an attack but yet the attack still hits, or like for some reason no matter how many times you upgrade your gear you still on the level due to the fact that the game just forces you to be on the level even though you have certain builds that negate that. It still doesn't matter because, well, it's all because of the gear, to be honest. The gear, the constant function of grinding, and there's certain things I don't like about this game, which I'm still gonna, this is like, it's still kind of debate for me, but yeah, at the exact same time, no matter how many times I try to get good, and even if I have the proper equipment, some of these monsters are just fucking stupid, and the game is still having major issues when it comes to hitbox, evasion window. There's times like even like when I tried to do certain actions within the game, it wouldn't allow me. Like if I tried to use my arms, the game would be like, nope, you can't use your items. Even though I'm pressing down on the D-pad, or left on the D-pad, or even right on the D-pad, I can't use any of my sub-items. There's been a few matches I went on, and it prevented me from not using any of my items. But yet, I can use my potion, which I find that to be very frustrating and stupid. Now let's talk about the game. They improved so much in the game. I'm not gonna lie. The game is pretty well done. I like how much they improve on it. The location, the characters, but yeah, I feel like when it comes to like the customization with your character, the females still feel like kind of manly a bit. Like if you pay attention to the body shape of this female, right? Of course, you know, I have a female character, right? For example. But yeah, it's like, it still looks like a dude in some way. The body shape of the character, but this is just a unique style of Dauntless, which is what it is. I mean, like, I gotta get used to it. But yet, I personally feel like even the combat feels just, like, there's a lot of negative I have about this game, and yet what makes me play it, or what makes me want to get back into it, is because, you know, I fell in love with the atmosphere of the game. You know, I kind of like how it is. You know, the monsters are cool, the weapons are cool, the customization needs a little bit more work. I wish that I can do more with the game. You know, more like because I play a lot and did this, Blade and Soul, and a lot of MMOs, and just, you know, when you play games like Black Desert and those other games that I mentioned, you see the time, and of course, because, you know, when it comes to making a game, you have to have money, which is there. But like when I play those games, I enjoy playing those games. Of course, those games are pretty difficult, but once you understand the mechanic of it, and honestly, there's really no issues in the game. There's a few classes that's gonna be broken here and there, but they are beatable. But when you play Dauntless, on the other hand, it's like, how should I say this? If you evade, you die. That's the way I say it. If you evade, you get hit. Most of these weapons I play with, I don't really see the damage. I mean, that's if I make like a full-on power build. But even if I make a full-on power build, this is just a build that I just wanted to make. But if you look at my other builds, I have power builds that I made up, and I still feel like no matter how high the damage I make or level, in some cases I'm still gonna end up losing. I'm still gonna end up not doing the damage I want, and some of these monsters are just fucking ridiculous. And you need certain objective to beat that monster, or else if not, you're not gonna win. Like for example, there's this one monster, what's his face? where can I go to study monsters or something? Is it here? Well, this is a monster. Forgot the name of this shit, but it creates these lightning thorns, and you need to have what's that item called in order to break the barrier shit. It's like the game forces you to make certain builds to fight certain monsters, but when you play like Escalade or something, it's completely impossible because if you hit the shit, you get shocked and you take damage. So it's kind of like this shit is fucking stupid, you know. And then what else I can say? Yeah, and then as you play on, it's just it gets buggy. It gets to a point that if there's a lot of stuff going on in the game, the game will slow down. And there's times when like I was doing a match, I couldn't even use my triangle button. Like I couldn't do triangle unless like I started doing triangle once I fainted. The sooner I fainted, I could be able to use my triangle button, which I find that to be very, very hilarious, you know. Now let's talk about Battle Pass. Of course, Battle Pass is the same. I just started playing it, so I don't even know my level. My bad. See, there's my Battle Pass. I'm level 0. I just started playing this, and they've been getting better with the cosmetics, but I'm not feeling the cape. The cape is kind of disgusting. And the cape on the head, oh my god, it looks so weird. I know that this is like an ice vibe, but if they lose the cape, it would be this would be good. If they lose the capes, this skin would be great. But let's look at the weapons. Weapons is pretty dope. The last I skipped a couple of Battle Pass because one, I wasn't playing the game, and two, I just got to a point that I was tired of the shit within the game, so I just stopped playing overall. But the only Battle Pass I actually liked it was pretty much the Ninja Battle Pass, but I couldn't finish it. Well, actually, I did finish it, but yeah, it is what it is. And there's that monk one which I missed out, which is what it is. But yeah, I just wish that they can just fix the game a bit. And then like I'm gonna continue playing it here and there, but I'm probably not gonna take this serious like I was before in the beginning. And I wish they could give me the Amazon skin, or like, because like I meant like I don't know why they didn't give it to the PlayStations, people that just, you know, kind of like was waiting for the game to come over on console and stuff. But it is what it is. Yeah, so this is me playing Dauntless. At this point, I give it a 6 out of 10 for the most part. It's a 6. Is it worth playing again? I don't think it is, to be honest. But honestly, like I'm not gonna give up hope on this game yet because I see potential in it. But yeah, I mean, I stopped playing because of a lot of reasons, and the one reason was just, I'm not gonna say the game is too hard, but yet it kind of too hard, and it's kind of BS on console. And what makes it even, oh yeah, I forgot a mode. Where's this mode at? This stupid shit. The trials. The trials are dumb. Honestly, I'm not gonna waste my time doing this. Like, even like if I go here, like for example this. So, you know, I gotta get like 600, right? What's the proper way there? So here's something like this, right? So as you can see, I have every, well, I guess I might as well use this. And let me say, is this 20? I guess this is 20. So for example, if I was having a build like this, right? And if I go into the trials, look at this. I'm still not enough to beat him. You see? Which it doesn't make any sense. And the one thing I noticed, it says my loadout is mid, right? But yet, if I go Like, oh my god, like, how can I bring my power level to 700? Like, how do you bring everything to 700? That's the one thing I don't understand. But yet, I, if I go to my build, I have this max out full on, as you can see. So I don't understand how my attack power is so low. So this is one of these things I just don't understand about the game. Between the attack and defense, it doesn't make any, the resistance doesn't make any fucking sense in this game. And this is like one of these kind of like ish moments. Like, okay, am I doing this wrong? Or what am I doing that's wrong? Like, I need to know. And like I said, the game doesn't tell you. So these are like one of these kind of like moments of the game. Like, I'm like, okay, this what makes me kind of get a little bit confused, because you know, I look at this, I'm just like, damn, man, I want to do some of these things, but the game kind of don't allow you to. And now, since there's the Slayer path, and the Slayer path makes a big difference, because I noticed that you have to level up the weapons now, but it was always like this from the old game. You have to level up all the weapons to level 50 or something like that. And the only weapons I completely was messing with throughout the whole time was the chain blades. The chain blades was the only weapons I used, and even if I switched to the chain blades as an example, right? Because I used to use the chain blades quite a bit, and you know, like I said, I just started playing again. So even if I switched to chain blades, for example, right? And then just say I just re-put all this back on. Well, let me just do it. Even if I do something like this, or even if I make a copy build from someone, if I try to play this thing on cost, it's just ridiculous when it comes to your heavy attacks. And it's just, overall, I'm just like, man, you know, I really want to do some of these modes, but at the exact same time, I find it to be completely pointless and shitty to do. And this is just my give and take of the game. I'm not gonna do something that it's not really enjoyable. It's not enjoyable for me, and I'm starting to realize, like, hey, look, I'm not really having a good time playing a game, especially like the same modes. That's like, you know, I know I'm complaining about how some of these modes can be easy and it's supposed to be challenging, but what makes it kind of like not really fun to do is because even if you do make a certain build, if you do try to fight, it's like one hit you dead. One hit, you have no health. This times I evade a move. I evade the hit move. All of a sudden I get hit for nothing. Out of nowhere I get hit. My whole health is gone. Even if I have what was that item called? Like, for example, his like I think this is the build. Even if I have toughness, or actually no, it's this one. So let's just say if I have toughness or 9 lives, right? 9 lives, it negates 20% damage, right? But this shit does not do anything. I mean, oh my god, man! Like, for what's worth, 400 is really low. If it was 1,000 back, 1,000 health heal, that would be great. But like, the empower should just stay on, not just stay on for 10 seconds. What's the point of having this, you know? And then like, just when you're playing, it's like, if I try to evade through a attack, I get hit. So it's like, wow, I got hit. And my whole biggest issue is, and literally, the combat. The combat is extremely buggy. I don't know if it's just me on my end that's having the same issue, or there's other people that's having the issue I am. But the proof is in the game. I'm not trying to make nothing up. The proof is literally there. So yeah, I just don't know what to do. But yeah, this is my video. I wasn't trying to make it long. But like I said, I feel like it's not really worth playing. But I'm gonna keep playing because I'm trying to adapt to it. But at the end of the day, I give it a 6, but it needs a lot of work, big time.